Who we talking
What's
about?
up, True Feelings family? How you guys doing today? If you're new to my channel, my name is Crystal, and I hope you stay. And if you do, welcome to the last week episode of Before the 90 Day was the funniest shit ever that I watched with some of these couples. But we gonna start with David and Sheila. You know, I've been waiting for his ass to go over there to that damn village because it just reminded me of Ed's ass.
I'm done.
When he was over there with Rose and he was hot and sweaty, sliding down the damn wall with that damn mayonnaise on his hair. Remember when he went to take a shower and that big ass rat that looked like a kitten came out? She said that was their damn pet.
Oh my God.
Girl, there's no way. But now let me not get ahead of myself. We gonna get there in a minute. Y'all, speaking of Ed, and I forgot to tell you guys this, and if I can find the picture in my phone, I will put it on here. This was in January or February, one of those months this year. We was at this damn restaurant in Hillcrest, and my husband says, hey babe, he's like, ain't that somebody you used to review on your show? Here come Ed with the girlfriend he was with on the show. And he go and he sits in the booth literally right next to me. So my husband's like, you gonna go over there and say something? I said, no, I don't want to go over there just yet. Let the people sit down and then, you know, fucking get activated, you know, get their drinks. And I ain't trying to go over there like that. So I'm looking and I'm just sitting there. So I took about like 15 minutes, guys, and I went over there. And this is what he did to me, y'all. He went, no pictures. I said, not even here to take any pictures here. I just recognized you from the show and just thought I'd say hello. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. And I walked away, right? So about 15 minutes later, his punk ass came back to the table and said, you know what, I apologize. I came in a bad mood. If you still want a picture, we could take a picture. And in my mind, I'm thinking, bitch, I don't even want a picture with you now. You ain't even that important. All of a sudden, you think you are Chris Brown. You are No Neck Ed. Fuck it. I took a picture. My husband took a picture and he went on about his way. I said, no, he ain't trying to get out here acting all Hollywood, y'all. Back to Sheila and David. So this is the day David is going to meet the parents and go over down to that damn village, honey. So he said he got an interpreter so he can speak and communicate. So he can communicate with the family members. You know, he going over to meet them, want to make a good impression. So he got an interpreter. Okay. So they go and they meet the interpreter, who is a lady. Now all of a sudden, Sheila feeling some kind of way, and the reason she feeling some kind of way is the interpreter can communicate and she cannot. She does not know sign language. And the girl threw such shade at her. She's like, you've been with this man for 2 whole ass years. And you mean to tell me in the 2 years, the man you say you love, you don't even know how to say hello, goodbye, can I have some lunch, some penis with sign? You can't do that. Now what pissed her off was Sheila. And I don't understand why he needed to know if the girl was married or not. That was something you're there to sign for me. You don't need to know anything about my business, is how that should have went. So that made Sheila feel some kind of way. Did you see how their ass was in that damn car? Did you see him get nervous? He started to put his arm around Sheila. But if he did that, he would have been touching the other girl. So he nervously moved his damn arm out the way. I hope I can find it and show it to you. Look, that car ride was so awkward. Sheila was completely pissed. She did not like it. She's like, I am straight up jealous. I am straight up jealous because I can't communicate with him. You should have asked for a book or something. He been sending you money. You should have asked for something, girl. You should have known something in the 2 years you've been with this man. So I agree with the interpreter. You should know some shit if you love this man. So now Sheila started to feel some kind of way about how he gonna feel about her once she get his ass over there to that damn village. She said her shit's so messed up. She don't want him to think that the only reason she with his ass is because she need his help. It's like, girl, you do need his help, okay? And after this, he's going to want to help you. You need his help. Hell, girl, I want to send you some fucking buddy so you can move somewhere else. Girl, they get out this car and they step into this village. He says, shit, I ain't never smelled no shit like this before. He did not expect the conditions. He said it smells like piss and poop down that. Let's go down the hall of horrors and talk it through and walk it through. Because it was the funniest shit to me. David said, I'm walking through this house and I'm nervous as hell. And can you blame him? Going there for the first time, walking through something like that, I would have been scared as hell and wanted to go back in that car and take me back to my little raggedy hotel. I feel like doing a GoFundMe for her ass so we can get her out that damn village. I said, sir, don't touch the walls, don't touch nothing. You want to. I keep telling your ass in the first video, you fucks need to get you some Purell. Get you some Purell. Don't touch that wall. You might come out of there with a Hep A or Hep C or Hep D. You gonna catch something happens, okay? You gonna catch something. And that's why the family be sitting there like this. You think they be smiling? They be like, fuck, it stinks over here, man. That's why they had that little funny ass look on their damn face all the damn time. Now she done introduced her to Papa. Papa just feel like it's weird. I can't talk to him. He can't talk to me. This is not working out for the father. He's like, I can't communicate with him. I don't know what to say. He don't talk anyway. Both of you fuckers don't talk really when you think about it. So they traveled on upstairs to where Mama is, okay? Which was funny. She had to, like, everybody around there got a damn hearing impairment. Yes, they do. Everybody do. Now he wanted to know who bought this house. How much did they pay for this damn house? He's like, how much did you pay for this shit? She said, we didn't pay for it. He built this shit with sticks and Cracker Jacks. That's how he built this shit. And I'm looking at the interpreter. Sorry. I'm looking at the interpreter. And she's just looking up at the ceiling like, I hope this shit don't fall down on me. She just wasn't feeling that at all. She couldn't wait to get the hell up out of there. So she left. They go downstairs. And now the little boy there. He done gave the little boy a toy and shit. Now the little boy don't give a shit about him either. It's like I can't even communicate with him. So nobody really knows how to feel. Everybody feels real awkward because he can't talk. Okay? Now the interpreter said, Sheila, it took her 1 month to learn sign. Learn that shit so you can communicate with this man so he can get you and your little boy up out of the damn Philippines. I don't know if your parents can go, but at least you and your little boy can get the hell up out of the damn Philippines. You gotta go, child. That is some horrible shit there. It really is. So now she said it's time to go to bed. I don't mean no disrespect. I don't give a shit how much I love someone. I wouldn't sleep over there. I don't give a damn. I'm like, I'm not sleeping over here. Because for someone to sleep over there in the village on the floor with no roof and piss and shit and gotta go pee in a bucket, he must love you on some level. But if I was him, when she left, come on, Sheila, you can come and go, but I'm going back to the damn whole raggedy ass hotel and just deal with the little roaches over there. That's where I would have been. There's no way in hell I would have slept in that house. Like, I am not sleeping here. I feel like I'm gonna need a shot when I leave. He don't look like he bathed anyway. He just always looked like he need to take a shower. So anyway, I don't know how affected he really is.
I hope David will propose to me.
Now, you know I don't give a shit about the two lesbian chicks. I don't. They finally had their little sex. She done went to that little trailer and shit, which is cute. But ain't no damn room in that damn place for her.
Certain rooms are a bit small.
She said she ain't living there long term. She can't do it. She gonna get on that girl's nerves. Because like I said, every time I see that little girl, she get on my damn nerves. Let's move on. Then they brought Amanda's punk ass back. I totally forgot about Amanda. But now this girl is talking about she can't have sex because she on her period. I guarantee you she wasn't on her period. If I was him, I would have said, the next time you go pee, let me see the toilet. Let me see the toilet to see if there's any red rose in that shit, bitch. Let me see. Now his ass want to have babies. Girl, just go, because you over there playing. You know you don't want that man, and that man don't want you. He just wants to get over there to America so he can really make some real money. Moving on from her punk ass. I didn't get. Then you got punk ass Gino and Jasmine in therapy lying to the people and lying to us about their sex craze and what he's not getting. Like, I don't care. At this point, once you tell me my dick ain't good enough for you and my sex ain't good enough for you and somebody else is better, I'm out. I can't come back from that. Men normally don't come back from that. It's too much of a stressor. I'd be out. I'm like, bye, bitch. You go ahead and take them juicy lips, shit-filled lips, and do whatever you need to do on somebody else. But they making up their shit anyway. I don't believe they shit. So let's just go on to the next. Nisha and Nikolai. Nico is an asshole, and I loved every bit of his assholism. I really did. He don't give a shit about that girl, and I don't even know why she over there crying about that boy who is broke, don't got no job, and he is absolutely a tour guide.
Hey, what did you from our hotel?
Before she said it, I was thinking it when he had her looking over the damn city and shit and taking her hair. Look, Misha, look, Misha.
It is so amazing. I love it.
He really likes saying Misha. I said, okay, boy, you are nothing but a tour guide. So now he goes and they meet up with his friend and the friend's wife. He just pissed her off. He told the friend she take too long putting on her damn makeup, and you should see the hotel room. The shit is a goddamn mess.
And make a messy place in her room.
It's a mess, okay? It's a mess. She bringing up she ain't met the family members, so nobody know about her ass. And he says, don't even worry about that. Don't talk about the family. It ain't about them. It's about me and you. I'm like, no, hell ain't, sir. It is not just about you and her. If she's over there trying to marry you and get into a relationship, don't you think your mama need to know about her? He over there playing. He has no intentions on marrying her. Like, he really don't. She has no intentions on marrying him. So I don't even know why she's sitting there upset. But the shit that cracked me up is when they went to the hotel room and she's bitching at him about his, you know, how he doesn't show public affection and how he pretty much just trash talked her to the friend and didn't show her in a good light. And what had me dying laughing, and when he said, what do you want, Misha? You want to hug, Misha? You want a hug? Basically, he was like, bitch, what do you want?
Hugs. You got hugs, Misha.
What do you want me to do for you? I don't got. What do you want? Because I'm not going to do it.
I don't like it.
I just thought that was funny, and I think he's an asshole, and I think they just on here both playing. I'm really not believing in her, and he just don't give a. Like I said, why? Why is she over there pouting and shit about him?
Just let me.
She ain't gonna marry that boy. She's not gonna bring him back to the state. He's got nothing to offer. What is this man's skill set if he gets a job? What is it? He gonna get a job at the zoo being a tour guide over there? That's what he could do, because all he's done since he's been there is showed his girl around and lied to her family members about her being there. And like I said, Mama, do you want to know where's your son? She ain't worried. He ain't got no cell phone. She ain't calling. I'm so curious about all of that. What she need to do is just roll up, find out where his address is, and just knock on Mama's door and say, hey, I'm the side chick, because I ain't never been inside. So I'm the side chick still. Hello, Mama.
That's tragic to me.
So Riley and Violet in this damn app. At the end of the day, yes, she did say something to her parent, her mama, and her kids about their little argument. The difference is when she put him on the spot, they didn't keep attacking her. They could attack the shit out of her, but he wouldn't have known what the hell they were saying in Chinese or Vietnamese. He wouldn't have known. So they didn't attack him. The difference is this is an attack with this whole app thing.
This is a two-way street.
And for him to sit here and look at her and say, no, you talk to her. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Bitch, yes, it does.
I don't care.
You're the reason they're talking about the app, Riley. It has everything to do with you, sir. So for you to say it had nothing to do with you, what the hell is wrong with you? It had everything to do with you. And the way that you went about this attacking her, because you guys are yelling at her. Both of you guys are yelling at her. I didn't see her family members yell at you at the dinner table. You guys are literally yelling at this girl back and forth about this fucking ass. And just to get off the subject, I don't like that white soup. He looked like a big ass marshmallow. Or, you know, in Philippines, they wear white suits for pallbearers. So you look like one of them Philippine pallbearers. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they wear white when they're burying people. He just looked like a big ass marshmallow. But he did too much. He's the type of person like to argue and shit, okay?
And I got my ass handed to me.
What she should have did was snatch them fake ass pearls off and throw them in his damn face. That's what she should have did. All that kick rocks goodbye. You sitting here arguing with this girl in front of your sister. Why don't you go be with your sister? I can see why this big ass man ain't got no woman. I can see why. Because he seems like he's an insecure person. And he's too damn needy. But what you did was wrong. You attacked that lady. You didn't have to attack her like that with your friend on the phone. You guys were out to dinner and shit. She should be pissed. Because if you were pissed about her confronting you, then you should have said something about it to her. Now, I agree she shouldn't have said nothing to the family members. Like I said before, you wanted him to go over there and not have the sour face. And motherfucker, you shouldn't have brought the shit up. But you did anyway. So you wrong there. I think there's just two wrongs on both parts. They don't belong together. He shouldn't have took his black ass over there in the first place because he already was suspicious of the girl. So
I don't believe anything she's saying.
so why spend all your money and go over there just to go over there and argue? Okay, because that's all he spent a whole lot of money to argue. That whole calling my friend so she can have my back, Riley, that's something bitches do. That was a bitch move that you did. It really was. It really, really, really was a bitch move. And if I was violent, I would never speak to him again. Block, delete, don't call me, don't contact me, nothing. She don't need his ass. He's too much. I wouldn't be able to come back from that. You're not gonna put me on the phone with your friend that I'm meeting for the first time and blow up at me. Both of you guys attacking me from both ends. Like, I just wouldn't do it. Sorry, I'd be done with him. Block. You're blocked, Riley. You're blocked. And you're blocked. Told you, there's something about him I didn't like anyway. I think he wanted your daughters anyway instead of you. So I'm gonna just say that. Anyway, y'all, so that's it for them. My mama's going to LA to be with some of her friends. I told you guys I'd give you a little update. She at first wanted to drive her ass up there by herself, and that was just a problem for me because I feel like anybody who've ever had a stroke, they need to go take another driver's test before they get their ass on the freeway driving. Because I told her ass, I didn't like the way you drove before you had your stroke, so I ain't getting in the fucking car with you. That's just real talk. Y'all can say you mean for that shit, but ask any of my family members how they feel after getting in the car with her before the stroke. Everybody can tell you a story that they were shook and terrified. So at this point, she was supposed to be leaving at 5 o'clock this morning. I'm tripping all week long, just scared, because her doctor fucking approved it. I'm like, how you going to prove something you ain't even seen her drive? She's still lifting up her fucking right leg to put in my car when I'm taking her places. So I had a problem with that, but there was nothing I can do with it. But you know what? There's power in prayer. I'm not a religious person, but there was nothing I can do. And I said, you know what? I'm going to stop tripping. I'm going to just let God handle it. Something's going to happen where this is going to be a different thing. So what I ended up doing is I called her best friend up in LA. My husband did. I said, call Frank. Frank will send you a bus ticket to come down here and drive back with her in her car because I'm not doing it. So that's what's going to happen, y'all. Y'all been going through it. It's really hard being a caregiver sometimes. It really is. They can really put you through some emotional shit. And I've been going through some emotional shit. Anyway, there's a whole lot more that's been going on. Anyway, don't be an asshole, y'all. You don't come here to hear this shit. That should be on a whole nother fucking video. Cursing so much. Don't be an asshole, y'all. I will be back with love after lockup tomorrow, maybe Monday. If my mom end up going to, when she leave tomorrow, I'm calling off, y'all. I'm not going to work Monday. I need a break. I just need a break and a breather. So you'll probably see me Monday. Like, if I don't show up Sunday, you'll probably see me Monday. But most likely I'll have a video for you guys tomorrow. But if not, like I said, I'm most likely going to not show up to work on Monday. Don't be an asshole, y'all. Bye.
I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless.